I'm Roman. I wanted to answer many popular questions about going into software development or software engineering or how you can start coding in just a couple of minutes. So I collected 20 questions and I'm going to answer them right now. Let's go. What is the best programming language? There is no one and it depends on what you want to build. They all good and bad at the same time. In general, the best one is the programming language that solves a particular problem in the most efficient way, but you need to define what is the efficient in that case. What's the programming language you should learn first? Again, it depends on what you want to build. If you want to go into mobile development, you can start from Kotlin for Android and Swift for iOS. If you want to do the front end, that's the thing that works within your browser. You should learn TypeScript and please don't touch JavaScript until you understand what you're doing. Backend. There are several options. You can go for Python, you can go for the Golang, you can go for the C#, and you can go for the Rust. If you want to make games, for the simple games, you can start from C#, TypeScript, Python, and even Golang. In case you want to understand how the computer works, you should learn C. If you have no idea what you want to write, just try Python or Golang. Or watch my detailed video about how you can pick up your first programming language. What is the best way to learn coding? You should write code to solve the problems, and it's better to start from simple and small things. No matter how many tutorials you will watch or how many books you will read, the best way to actually learn something is do the hands-on work. Will AI tools replace all of the software engineers? Only if you cannot code without these tools. Otherwise, it's just a tool that could make you more efficient. Do you need math for coding? Yes, but not that much as you might think. Usually, the high school level of the math is enough for most of the coding. Then, do you need a computer science degree? No, you don't need a specific degree, but you need the knowledge that is associated with the computer science degree. So you don't have to go to the university to get that knowledge. There are tons of the ways to get it on the YouTube, on the books, on the articles on the internet. You choose. Should you practice algorithms and data structures? Yes and yes. Quoting Linus Torvalds, bad programmers worry about the code, good programmers worry about data structures and their relationship. Do you need to learn the design patterns? Yes. Otherwise your code will be messy and very hard to navigate. What are the common mistakes the beginners do while trying to learn coding? Starting from JavaScript. Should you use AI tools? Yes, if you understand what it does. If you can do the same, but you're just using them to speed up your workflow. But I would advise you not to use them for learning unless you're absolutely stuck with something. Should you learn more than one programming language? Yes, it exposes you to new ideas and new patterns, and eventually you will start to see pros and cons of every programming language. You have learned a programming language. What is next? Next, you need to build something. Is coding hard to learn? No, but it takes time to sink in the information and some repetition to learn even the same concepts few times. Can you learn programming while working full-time? Yes, but it really depends on the amount of the time you will dedicate to learning the coding. It won't be easy, especially because you have a full-time job and then you need to spend some time learning something new. But eventually it will pay you off. What's the difference between Java and the JavaScript? It doesn't matter. Just don't learn these programming languages today unless you're absolutely sure why you need them. Can coding be self-taught? Yes. How we can keep up with rapidly changing world of programming. Rapidly learn new stuff and seek for the new challenges. Which operating system is the best for software engineering? Again, it depends on what you want to build. I would say the Linux is good for most of the use cases. I would suggest macOS if you're okay with the price for the hardware, but you want to have a good combination between a software development ecosystem and various of UI applications. And you would use Windows for, Windows development and for the most of the game development, where you can find projects for the beginners to practice. Well, first you can search on the YouTube. There are tons of the video about this. Then you can just try to automate things that you do repeatedly on your machine, or you can try to build a very simple version of a popular product. What is the top one skill you need to acquire to be successful in software engineering? And that is learning new stuff. If you like this video, you should enjoy this one, and I see you there. Bye bye.